Good morning, good morning. It's Monday morning, the Monday after Thanksgiving break, and it has been a long several days since I made a video for you, for which I apologize. I intended to do so multiple times over the break, and then kept not doing it, much like my homework sometimes, so at least I'm consistent. I think I last made a video for you last Tuesday. Oof, it's been like a week. I'm really sorry about that. Excuse me. Wednesday, I have honestly no idea what happened that night. That sounds ominous. I'm like, maybe someone came over. Who knows? Whatever. Wednesday happened. And then Thursday was Thanksgiving. Yay, Thanksgiving. So Thursday morning, I went over to Tyler's house. Tyler's the person with whom I'm co-leading the LGBTQ chavra at Kol Tzedek, and we like hashed out the schedule for the next several months, which was really nice. Tyler is like, yeah, this person's like is really happy that I'm organized, and I was like, oh yeah, and I'm really happy because this person lets me plan 4 months in advance. This is great. That's my favorite, is being aware in advance of what's going to be going on. And then I just sort of spent most of the day flooping around the house, getting a little bit of homework done, not doing too much. That's not true. I take that back. Why did I say that? I wrote an essay on Thursday for one of my classes, and then our friend Hillary, Ginny's girlfriend Hillary, was hosting a Friendsgiving that started quite early. It started like, everyone come over, starting at 10 in the morning. There will be food and drinks and people all day. So we went there for a few hours before heading to our house. I remember what I did on Wednesday night. I made a lemon curd and chocolate pie, and I made meringues. That's what I did on Wednesday night. So I brought those to Imanaba's house, and everyone was there, and it was lovely. Catherine Dre was there with her fiance and their daughter, whom I didn't really speak with much, but they seem lovely. Ellie came with his girlfriend, who's also lovely. I've heard a lot about her. Ellie drove me to Wicked Fair last year, and his deal for driving me to Wicked Fair was, I'll drive you to Wicked Fair if you'll listen to me wax rhapsodical about my girlfriend for the 2-hour drive, which was a perfectly fair trade-off for me. And she was indeed lovely. And Ellie also brought some friend named Edward, who didn't really speak much. That's fine. And the people who came from my house were me, all of my roommates, Risa, and Risa's younger sibling Benji, who also showed up on Wednesday night. Oh yeah, a whole bunch of things happened on Wednesday, turns out, and I just forgot about him. So Benji showed up on Wednesday night. I cooked lemon curd and chocolate pie, and I made meringues. Wednesday night, full night apparently. Benji's lovely. They're like 19, and are very obviously 19, but are like a great 19. I think they're swell. I don't have much else to say. So Thanksgiving dinner was delicious. Everything was lovely. I now have 2 new pairs of boots because Ima gave me her old boots, which it turns out are Safta's old boots. So now I have Safta's leather jacket from the 70s and Safta's winter boots from the 70s, and I feel pretty great about that. They're super warm boots. And Amba also bought me these boots from LL Bean. He was really insistent about it. He emailed me the link and kept and needled me until I let him buy me these boots, which I didn't have a huge objection to. I don't think I need 2 pairs of winter boots, but boy, he really wanted to. A father should buy boots for his daughter. Sure, buy me expensive, comfortable, great quality boots. You won't see me complaining if you're really insisting, Abba. So boots, 2 pairs of boots. And then I went to bed as early as I could on Thanksgiving, because the next morning I woke up at 5:45 to catch a bus to Baltimore, and was then picked up in Baltimore. Hi, excuse me, thank you. Sorry, a car trying to turn in over me. Come on, pal, just because I'm looking at my phone doesn't mean, whatever. I can see where I'm going. I'm holding my phone up in front of me. I have a clear field of vision, minus a teeny tiny rectangle. Doesn't mean I'm blind, pal. Anyway, so I spent 2 days in Ellicott City, which is like half an hour from Baltimore. It's one of the suburbs, in my friend's gorgeous, huge house, where I usually go 3 or 4 times a year for a gaming night, but could not make it last weekend due to school, so instead came down the weekend following the gaming weekend just to be with them because I love and miss them. They're lovely. They are a husband and wife and their girlfriend, and their house is gorgeous, and they have a floofy cat with a little nub tail. We played a bunch of board games. I finally watched Big Hero 6. I watched Kubo and the Two Strings, which is from the same studio as did Coraline, Paranorman, and Box Trolls, and the quality remains fantastic. Like, the fact that they do it all stop motion, I understand why they release a movie approximately once every 2 years, if that. Stop motion! Whoa! For really complex stuff, I can't even imagine how much time that takes. And then on my Greyhound bus ride back, well, the bus was 45 minutes late and we're just hanging out in the terminal, and I saw a guy reading what was clearly a Harry Potter book. I actually couldn't tell whether it was Goblet of Fire or Half-Blood Prince. It turned out to be Half-Blood Prince, because it was that particular shade of green, as is the shade of green on those 2 book covers, and it was the right shape, and I was like, I see a corner of green cover and that shape of book. That person is reading Harry Potter. And then later, when we finally got on the bus, he said, hey, do you mind if I sit here? I said, no, of course. And you're reading Harry Potter, so I'm delighted to have you sit here. And it turned out he is a young man recently moved to America from Ireland. He's a Irish accent, which is adorable. And we spent the entire ride talking about like Harry Potter and sexuality and cultural differences. It was like a really great ride, and it didn't hurt that he was cute. I've never had a better Greyhound ride. Like, I've got a new friend now. His name is Matty. Eee, how cute! Matty! With a T! Not a way we abbreviate Matthew here. And so we're gonna play skee ball sometime, because he works for a whiskey company, so almost all of his nights are spent drinking a lot of alcohol. And I was like, you must be tired of socially drinking. He was not, but we're different people, I guess. Why don't we do something that doesn't involve drinking? So we're gonna go play skee ball sometime, because he lives in Philly. He lives in Center City at like 12th and Gallow Hill. So I've got a new friend, and he's Irish, and he likes Harry Potter, and this is gonna be fun to have a new friend. I'm pretty excited. So I came back on Saturday night. Sunday morning, had breakfast with Chappie and his wife, Ava, no idea. He talks as much as he ever did. He's lovely and passionate and boring, but that's Chappie. And his wife is very, very quiet. And I'm sure she's less quiet when it's just the 2 of them, but it meant that I was like, I can hold my own talking against Chappie, but it meant that I tried to follow girl code and make space for her verbally, and he just filled it. So the conversation was 87% Chappie, 10% me, 3% Eva. Oh well. And then I putzed around doing homework and sitting around online for most of the day yesterday. And then last night was Claire's birthday party, and Maya came, and I haven't seen her in months. Well, Gaby and Maya came. We sort of did a girlfriend handoff. So Gaby and Maya showed up, and we all cuddled on the couch singing, because Claire's birthday party was we watched the musical episode of several shows. We watched the musical episode of Scrubs, of Community, of Buffy, then Dr. Horrible happened earlier in the day. There was the musical episodes of Psych. It was really fun, so everyone sang along, and I was highly entertained by the girlfriend swap, which is a thing, and I found it funny. And now I'm at almost 10 minutes. The problem with making a video once a week is the video is really long, and we knew this when we made the rules for this game. So I'm gonna try really hard to make more short videos so you're not stuck with such a long video every time. And now I'm about to head into the train station, so goodbye, sister. I love you.